So it's not quite
And I have
12 noon here in New York City, which is 6 p.m. in Central Europe.
I have to finish this.
Yeah, and you
Needle.
have to finish your round, so
My
that's
round.
good. I mean, that's
The needle, what time is it?
that's something everybody has to do, finish his round or her
Yes.
round. So we're not on yet. I mean, we are in the air, but we're not live. Well, we are live, but we're not on yet because we are still waiting. And we do that because it's announced that we go on at noon or 6 p.m. But we have some people coming in here and saying good morning.
Good morning,
This is Cindy B. Good morning,
B.
Cindy.
Good morning.
You are the first one in. And you're saying good morning. You're probably somewhere in Mountain Time or Pacific Time. We are in Eastern Standard Time at the moment, so it's lunchtime here.
Yeah. What time is it?
And yeah, oh, the chat is starting, and it's 11:59. So we still have a little bit of a waiting time before.
Finish my needle.
Yeah.
One more round? Or
No, not
Needle?
one round. Let me check. Oh, Lil Chi's here. Hi, Lil Chi.
Hi, oh.
Yeah, we just met her in Nashville. That was fun. That was so
Shirley.
much fun.
Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. Yeah, everybody's here. Oh, Bulgaria. So cool.
Good morning.
So yeah, 11:59. We still are waiting to start. We yeah, and Sadie, huh? Sadie,
Sadie, come.
come on, Sadie, come. We have hi everyone, and welcome to Sit in It for a Bit with Arne and Carlos, and we are always your hosts.
Arne and Carlos.
And today we've got to sit in it for a bit. Hello, here from New York City, where we are.
We are in Brooklyn.
We are in Brooklyn right now. And our hostess here, you have to see our hostess.
Sadie.
Sadie. Say hello, Sadie. Hello, everybody. She's a sweetheart. This is one of the sweetest hostesses we've had on our trip here. She takes care of us. She gives us kisses, and she makes sure we're happy all the time.
And she's new. We haven't seen her before.
Yeah.
She had a brother, but
Yeah,
he's gone.
He's gone. But Sadie is our hostess here in Brooklyn, and we love having a dog here in America because we can go out. Today we went out and we did a long walk along 7th Avenue here in Park Slope with Sadie. And yeah, it makes us miss Freya less to have access to a lovely little cutie.
She's
And
very
this one
nice.
is a kisser. Oh my God, she kisses all the
Hi,
time.
Sadie.
So hello, Sadie, and you are now a star here on the Arne and Carlos Sit in It for a Bit podcast.
And she's, what's the breed? Japanese.
Exactly. She's a Japanese chin.
Chin.
Yeah. And
Very tiny nose.
and they're like a little bit, behave a little bit like cats. And she's about a year, no biting. And she's about a year old, so she's still very playful.
Remember we talked about bringing Freya to Brooklyn when her brother was alive
Yeah.
to have a mix.
Yeah. Oh, a Japanese chin doodle.
chin doodle.
A chin doodle, yeah.
Oh, no,
that would have been
you're
cute.
Not, you should be.
Anyway,
this one, not me.
Yeah, don't bite Arne. Anyway, we are here in Brooklyn, and this week we are not working. We don't have any events scheduled while we are up here in New York City or New Jersey, where we will be, or even upstate New York, where we will be in the weekend. So this is a holiday week, and we're just popping in for a little hello today from New York City, just to say hi. But like all Americans, we are having Thanksgiving tomorrow.
So we
and
brought our trousers with elastic waistband because we heard you have to stuff yourself.
Yes.
And I guess we're gonna stuff ourselves.
The elastic waistband pants are here, and we are gonna eat a lot of turkey, and then we're gonna fall asleep.
Is that the day after tomorrow?
No, tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow.
And
it's Wednesday.
then we're gonna fall asleep in front of the football game, which we don't understand anyway because
So
it's
we will
American
fall asleep
football, so it will be
anyway.
fine. And we'll have a nice Thanksgiving here in America. It's our first Thanksgiving ever, and we're so excited.
We had the food before, but never in.
We've
on
had the Thanksgiving food, but never on actual Thanksgiving in America, or USA. So this is the first time, and we're super excited. So we're here to say hello.
Interesting.
It'll be so interesting. We're here to say hello now, and then when we log off, we're getting on a car, and we are going to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Now, I drove yesterday for the first time in my life in the United States, and it was a lot of fun.
Actually, it was. I think your driving was better than my map reading.
Yeah, your
I think
map
it's
reading
so
sucks.
hard
I'm sorry.
To read the map, and you can't keep your eye on that GPS thing all the time anyway. So I tried to explain. So we took a few wrong turns.
We did, yeah.
But we made it. But
We made it, yeah.
And we came into Brooklyn last yesterday.
yeah.
And we decided not to drive into Brooklyn because
Parking. Yeah.
Because of the parking. So,
So we drove to our friend's place, the friends in New Jersey, left the car and the luggage there, took an Uber here to Brooklyn, and we're taking an Uber back to Saddle River at 12:30-ish. Yeah, I'm very glad that
because
we didn't.
when we came into Brooklyn last night, it was so crowded. Like there were no free parking.
No, and lots of traffic. I do have to say, I mean, this is my first time driving outside of Scandinavia. I've driven in Sweden and in Norway. I got my driver's license, in case you don't know. I got my driver's license in August, so I'm very new at this. And I have to say, I mean, the drivers here are more aggressive than in Norway. In Norway, you don't toot your horn. If you toot your horn, it's only because of some danger you want to warn your fellow drivers on the road. You can only toot your horn in case of danger, that you're signaling that there's something really dangerous. If you toot your horn otherwise, and here everybody toots their horn. I was tooted at many times yesterday, but you know.
But it was fine, but you have to be more aggressive.
Well, I am.
If there's an opening, you have to... Boom.
Yeah, I've been quite aggressive in my driving here, and I think that's the key to success. You need to just be very affirmative, and you can't, think about things. So I've been doing okay. I will be driving the rest of the trip, I think.
I think you will.
Yeah, and it'll be fun.
We have to drive early to the airport when we leave for Canada because we don't want to make a wrong turn and end up in New York City or something.
Luckily, we're leaving from Newark, and our flight to PEI is at 5 p.m. in the evening. So
we have time.
We have the whole day on Monday to get there. Anyway, we're not in Prince Edward Island yet. We're here up in New York. And we came from Nashville. Nashville was amazing. So was New Orleans, by the way. So was Leonardtown. So was Chicago.
It's been a very nice tour, actually.
Yeah, and we're done.
Nashville was fascinating.
Nashville was fascinating, absolutely. And we're done with our touring in the United States. Nashville was the last stop in the USA. And on Monday, we go to Canada to do one event in Canada, and then we'll go back home in the beginning of December. So we're done in the USA. It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. Oh, and the Southern hospitality in Nashville was amazing.
Yeah.
People were so lovely everywhere.
And I was a little bit disappointed with the museum we went to. There was only one Dolly Parton dress.
Yeah. But
there should have been a whole section.
Yeah, there was one Dolly Parton dress. It was not easy to, or it was really easy to recognize it because, the bust.
It was, what's it called? The country...
Yeah, we went to the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville, and we spent a few hours there. We loved all the costumes.
It was very cool.
And it was really fun. Elvis's Cadillac, and also the car from Smokey and the Bandit was there, which was quite fun. So it was nice. It was really nice, yeah. We had a lovely time in Nashville.
But I think we have to come back and we have to stay for longer because we have to go to Dollywood. We have to explore more.
Yeah.
And we walked.
Oh, we walked like crazy.
We had one day and we walked from the hotel to
we were staying at the Moxie Hotel in Vanderbilt, in the Vanderbilt area, and we walked downtown. It was like an hour, more or less, 45 minutes or something. So we walked down and then we walked back up again. It was really nice.
We spent a lot of time indoors, so it was really nice to have this long walk.
We went into a couple of vintage, one vintage store, a couple of vintage or secondhand vinyl stores, but you were a little bit disappointed.
I only found one vinyl, Dolly Parton vinyl, and there was one store which I had Googled and I forgot to Google the opening hours.
Yeah.
So that was of course closed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I didn't find, there's still 4 vinyl records on my list, but we still have a few days.
We do, yeah.
And when we took a walk this morning, we passed by one not far from where we stay. So I found this one.
Yeah, so he got a,
special edition.
Yeah.
It's early Dolly Parton.
And did you say you got one in Nashville?
I got one in Nashville.
As well, that we didn't have.
That was a used one.
2 Dolly Parton records.
I think that one was called Who's the Fairest of Them All? She's in front of a mirror in a pink dress.
It's really nice, yeah.
And
so it's actually a very beautiful cover.
Yeah, you know the saying, Carlos? What do you think about when you see this one?
Oh, the higher the hair, the closer to heaven.
Yes, that's what did it.
Yeah. I try to, let me do that too. I'm going to get a little bit of a...
But this is like we will have a cozy time when we come home, listening to all the
really
Dolly Parton.
cozy time. So anyway, Nashville was great. Food was really good, and we enjoyed meeting old friends and making new friends as well. The MDK event was really well organized. There were lots of people there for the meet and greet and the book signing and the lecture. And then we had our little workshop with 30 people, which was really fun.
So that's nice.
It was very enjoyable. And we were staying at the Moxie, which is just across the street from a really nice breakfast place called Biscuit Love.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in Nashville, you gotta go to Biscuit Love. They have several locations in the city.
That was actually quite fun because the first day we came, we ordered our breakfast like normal, and
P.S. the kids' breakfast, because that's
we had
pretty
the
big.
kids' breakfast.
It's Southern style, so you know the porches are going to be huge.
And then they recognized everything.
Well,
the
first day we did the kids' breakfast. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was actually delicious. The biscuits were amazing, and the people were really lovely. That was the first day.
Yeah. And then the second day we came back, we ordered the same, and then they recognized us. And then
From the day before.
Yeah, and then suddenly we got a plate with donuts on strawberry jam with cream on top.
No, that was donuts with ricotta cheese and blueberry jam.
Yeah, and then
they just put it on the table, and we said we didn't order this.
No,
and
they said this is on the house.
This is a bonus
because you were here a lot yesterday. And then before we leave, they came with even more food. So we got this cinnamon.
Yeah,
bun.
humongous cinnamon bun. They put it on the table, and they said, "This is because you were here yesterday." And then they said to you,
"And because your sweater is great." We all love your sweater. And Lisa, who was with us, they also gave her compliments on
her sweater.
So we got food because of what we were wearing.
Because Lisa, Lil Chi, she had knitted a beautiful, using the beautiful felted tweed, she had knitted one of our sweaters, Giri, from Rowan. And so we got compliments, she got compliments. We got free donuts, and we got a free roll. Cinnamon roll, and then the next day we go there. We were joking about it. You know, the group, we were like 6 people there, 5 people, and we were like really joking and saying, "Oh, what are they going to do tomorrow?" And then the next day we go there, and they wouldn't charge us for breakfast.
No, Carlos should pay, and then they said
I got so confused.
It's fixed or something.
Yeah, it's been taken care. So
it's been taken care of.
For Biscuit Love, you pay at the till, and then you go sit down. And so she says it's going to be 30 something, and then no, hang on, I'm taking care of it. I'm like, what? No, go to the table. I go to the table and I bring out my card and I say, should I pay on the table, by the table? No, it's been taken care of, and we got a free breakfast. So we left.
We don't even know how that happened.
I don't know. We don't know. It must have been the sweaters again. So we left. We left a really good tip. Because that's what you do.
If you go around in Nashville in nice sweaters, I guess you can have food for
No,
free.
I don't think so. They were just being very friendly, and we had been there 3 days in a row, so I think they were just happy to see us. And we did leave them a really good tip.
We had to leave a good tip.
Yeah, of course we had to.
But it was very, very confusing.
Yeah, it was quite confusing.
Just came in, so.
I have to take my glasses off if I'm going to read some of the comments. But yeah, Jennifer is saying that the sweaters must have been magical. Yeah, they were absolutely magical because they got us free breakfast.
I was wearing the green one that have been using a lot with the Norwegian wool. Mm-hmm. And I have decided now, Carlos, we have to make a new pattern in the same colors so we can post something.
Yeah, the green sweater, yeah.
Because we can't post that one.
So
happened.
It was a great thing to be in Nashville. We're definitely going back. We've got Dollywood to do. Yeah. We've got Memphis. We're going to go to Elvis's Graceland. And all sorts of things that we didn't do. There was also a museum which we were a little bit disappointed because Monday was our day off. And Monday is the worst day to take off because that's the day the museums were closed. So luckily we did get into the the Country Music Hall of Fame, but we actually wanted to go to the Museum of African American Music, and that one was sadly closed on Monday.
On Mondays.
So, but you know what? At the same time, we think, okay, So this gives us an opportunity to go back. So
Yeah.
now we have Memphis, Graceland to do. We've got Dollywood to go to, and we've got the Museum of African American Music.
Yeah. So we have to go back.
We went dolly hunting. We were not very lucky because she was in Cincinnati, I think it was.
Well, I guess we wouldn't have found her anyway, but we passed by the Dolly Parton headquarters, we were told. So that was cool. It
Yeah.
was in the evening, we didn't stop and take a picture, but it was just a white wall around some houses.
Yeah.
But I guess that maybe that's where she produced the music.
I guess. Well, yeah, it's her business headquarters. She's got all the, her business things that she does. She's got the theme park. She's got her music. She's actually coming out with a rock and roll album next year with 26 songs. It's going to be 4 vinyls. It's amazing. So
But-
we're looking forward to that.
But talking about Dolly Parton and food,
Yeah.
we have got so much of the Dolly Parton cake.
Yeah, the cake mix, we have so much of it, and also the frostings because
The
they come
frosting and the
separately.
cake. You know, if there's ever a lockdown again,
Yeah, if
we have food.
we have plenty of food.
We can eat cake for
Let
for-
them eat cake.
for months.
And we'll eat cake for months.
So that's our prep food. Is that what they call it? Like if you if you store food.
Yeah, we're storing food in case of a disaster.
Yeah, and-
We'll have cake mix forever.
And if the disaster comes, we have cake.
Yeah,
We can eat cake.
we can eat cake, a
Forever.
lot of cake, Dolly Parton cake. So yeah, we've had a
We have
lot.
the southern style banana cake and what.
There was a coconut one, and
coconut.
all the frostings were there, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
So-
but yeah, we didn't see her. We did see her headquarters. We got all the cake mix, and yeah, Dolly. Yeah, it's our survival kit. Exactly. Dorinda
survival-
Contreras is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a survival kit. Actually, we have canned food in the house because if something should happen, I don't know. Actually, we were told we should have something in case something happens because of what's going on in Ukraine and things.
Yeah. So
And
we
now-
have some canned food and a lot of
And now
cake.
we have
We're taking it all
cake.
home. I'm a Virgo, and I worry a lot because Virgos.
It's nothing to worry about.
They worry a lot. Well, I worry about customs. So how do we get through Norwegian customs with all that cake?
We say we're fans of the
Yeah, obviously.
It's for the
They're gonna, but we have so much of it. They may think we might actually open a cake business, but that's not what we. I mean, it's all for personal use. So I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm a Virgo, and Virgos tend to freak
I
out.
think you can find worse thing in the suitcase than Dolly Parton's cake mix.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of unfinished objects we're bringing home.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've been starting things in every workshop.
Oh yeah.
So we have unfinished hats and balls and
Yeah.
crochet blankets.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of unfinished things.
Lots of unfinished things to do, and yeah, lots of ribbing. I mean, we've been
Lots
doing
of
a
ribbing.
lot of ribbing in this trip.
And Rowan has sent yarn, so we get a new pile of yarn
Yeah.
everywhere
we go, we get new yarn.
And
So
we
it's
have
like,
no
wow.
time, we can't use all of the yarn. So maybe we should worry more about the yarn in the suitcase.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a giveaway in Canada and give
Maybe we
away
should
all
have
that
to do a
yarn.
giveaway.
Yeah. So yeah, we're traveling with Trisha Malcolm. She used to be the editor-in-chief of Vogue Knitting. Now she works for Rowan, and we're traveling with her everywhere. So she kind of is our Rowan person who helps us get to locations. It's good because we've got 7 suitcases between us, and
that's been very nice actually.
schlepping the suitcases is never nice.
Travel with Trisha.
Yeah, traveling with Trisha's
Yeah,
been
the
great.
schlepping is not
The
nice.
schlepping is
That's
a
another reason
nightmare.
why I didn't want you to drive into Brooklyn.
With
You
all
can
the
imagine
suitcases,
if
yeah.
we parked like somewhere far away from here and then schlepping those suitcases to the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah,
No, that's not fun.
yeah, not fun at all.
You know schlepping? That's also Norwegian.
Yeah,
Schleppe.
schleppe. Yeah. Anyway, we have 5 suitcases now because Trisha went to celebrate Thanksgiving with her family, so she took 2 of them. One of them is the Rowan suitcase. It's full of all the Rowan goodies.
And we have a soft bag in case we have to do some last minute shopping in Chicago.
Yeah, the bag is really the luggage is multiplying. All those cake mix things, and we brought some gifts to give away. I mean, we're almost giving them all away by the end of the weekend. We will have, and then we'll have extra space
That
in
means
case
there's more space for
in case we
stuff.
get more cake mix. But we're going to Canada now, and I'm sure they don't have that cake mix in Canada.
Probably.
So probably we
Yeah,
won't
we don't
get,
find it in Norway.
we won't
so-
get it anymore. Let's do a few little comments. We don't have much to show because we actually came to Brooklyn
Well, I have
with
this.
a yeah.
I brought my red brioche.
Of course, you had something to show. I mean, thank you.
So now I finished a gray one. I have a red one on the needle,
And the blue one you're charging.
a charging sweater in the car, and my sister is working on the pink one. So I have this one.
Yeah.
I just had to use some of the older red yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had like 2 balls each in red for a Christmas ball.
Yeah.
So I can use it.
So
on
this
the
is
sweater.
for our brioche sweater. The I want you. Was it? I want one in every color. That's what we're calling the brioche
this
sweater.
one also, because we have a lot of things we want in every color.
Yeah. So this is going to be another red sweater, and then there's a pink one in the making. There's a blue one in the making.
And then I
Yeah,
have
one in every color of the
2
brioche.
sweaters in New Jersey in the bag. I didn't bring them, and I brought the mittens. This is from the field guide we did
Yeah.
with the modern daily.
Oh yeah, MDK. Yeah, we may
MDK?
have mentioned it that we're doing a field guide with modern daily knitting. It's in the printers as we speak,
And we
and
did
we're knitting
a
the
works-
mittens from the field guide right now.
The workshop in Tennessee was with them, so
Yeah.
it was very nice to meet them. And then I started the mitten. It's like rosemaling
Yeah, and a heart.
embroidered motif on the top, and there will be duplicate stitches.
Yeah.
But you will probably, if you go to MDK, you will see the pattern there.
Yeah, so the field guide is with MDK. We are the next designers doing a field guide with them. We're super excited. It was a lot of fun working with them. There's 4 designs. There's a sweater, and then there's a pair of mittens. There is a hat, and there's some really cute dickies. And we'll show you all the designs when Arne finished knitting them, because I guess you will be knitting all of them, because that's
Probably,
what you do.
or some
Yeah.
of it. But I didn't have a contrast color for the scrap yarn. The scrap yarn this time is the same red. But when the tail are on the outside, it's easy to see, oh, something is happening.
Yeah, I wonder if you guys can hear this, because we were wired with microphones, but yeah, there's police siren. You know what? We're in New York, and this is typical New York sounds that we don't have in Norway.
We don't have this at home.
The beeping of horns and the sirens and all of that is constant here, which is fun.
Yeah.
You know,
And when
New York.
the field guide is, I think, is it out now?
Not quite sure, but go over to the MDK website, or go over to their blog, or go over to their Instagram, and you'll probably find the information there. But I mean, it's on the way. I mean, it is being printed as we speak,
Yeah.
so I'm sure it will be. Yeah, people are loving the mittens.
I think that I will show them when they're finished. My plan was to finish them on the trip, but now I have so many projects, I don't know if I can do it, but they will be nice when I do the duplicate
Yeah.
stitch on top.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we wanted to show you these.
Oh yeah, we're not using our cups.
Yeah,
They're in
no sit
Norway.
in it for a bit mugs today. We are using Carla's. Carla's our friend who we are staying with here in Park Slope.
And she do ceramics.
And she does ceramics, and they're really nice. They're kind of supposed to be organic, so
It's like
they're beautiful. So
a cloud or something.
so they're lovely, lovely little.
She do very
Pretty stuff,
very
yeah.
pretty stuff. You know, going into her kitchen cabinets is always interesting.
It's fun, 'cause
because
it's
there's
got
so
all those-
many cool
Yeah.
things there. So,
And
but
guess-
she's not selling them yet.
No, not yet.
One
no.
day.
But yeah, she does them for herself. They're really, really nice.
Yeah.
So it's great.
They're very cool.
Yeah, and we had bagels this morning, of course, because when in Rome or when in New York, you gotta do as the New Yorkers.
Yeah.
So we've had the bagels with the cream cheese.
Yeah.
And really
And
good.
we walked down, is it 7th Avenue?
7th Avenue.
And I think this area was like back in the old days. This is where a lot of Norwegians came.
Mm-hmm.
I have my grand uncle and grand aunt. They lived somewhere around here.
Yeah.
I have no clue if some of my second cousins are here, or my mother's
Who
cousins.
knows? Yeah,
Who
maybe
knows?
maybe they are, or maybe they went other places.
I look at people to see if I see something familiar.
Yeah.
But we walked by a pharmacy called, was it Nergårds
Yeah,
Pharmacy?
Nergård or something. Yeah.
So there's one Norwegian name still. So that is cool.
Yeah, it's you know what? This is a great place. So yesterday we arrived in New York, and the one thing we wanted to do was to go to our favorite Chinese restaurant in Sunset Park
Yeah.
here in Brooklyn, and it's the place we usually go with our friend Carla. And it's like a dim sum place. It's very Chinese, and it's in the middle of the Chinese
And it's
area in
very
Sunset
good
Park.
food.
It's amazing, and they have the Peking duck and all the dim sum. But yesterday we crashed a Chinese wedding, which was not, I mean, not intentionally, but we just walked in, and it was actually not, we didn't crash. They were setting up everything, and we looked so confused
But
because
probably there was a sign somewhere that the restaurant was closed.
Yeah.
Or something. But they made a corner for us.
Yeah, I was very disappointed when we walked in, and the waiting staff must have seen the huge disappointment in my face, because 3 years, it's been 3 years since we had decent Chinese food. That's how long it's been. And I really was dreaming about this, and so yeah, the look of disappointment in my face must have been extreme, because they just found us, or they actually made us a table, and we were able to order, and we were eating while they were setting up the whole thing.
Yeah.
And when we were about to finish eating, it got a little bit embarrassing, because
Oh,
that's when
the
all the
guests.
people were coming in, and we're sitting there, you know, finishing our Peking duck and looking around. It's like all the people are coming in. They had their little red envelopes, and yeah, I mean, we really didn't belong there, so. We kind of tried to get them to give us the bill quickly, and then we went, you know, to the
I think there were two
cash.
parties in the room.
Yeah, it
There
looked like
were-
they said. Well, I actually overheard them.
Yeah?
They said they were having a November party. So there was a screen dividing the restaurant in two, and on the one side there was a wedding. There was a Chinese wedding with all they had like the seats with the red, and they had all the red envelopes, and it was all very Chinese wedding style.
Yeah, the
and then
gifts in the-
yeah, and then on the other side it was like a winter theme. So it must have been some sort of a
I think that was
Chinese November party of some
Yeah.
sort. Yeah,
But the
it
other one was a
fun.
wedding.
Yeah. So anyway, we crashed a wedding yesterday, but they were really nice about it. And actually, usually when you start a venue, like a thing, like an event, it's always chaotic in the beginning anyway. So I don't think anybody noticed us. We just, you know, try to leave as quickly as we could, and it was fun. I mean, and we were so happy. I mean, that's why this is my favorite place in the Chinatown here, because they're so welcoming. I mean, they're so welcoming, and they didn't kick us out.
Yeah, they
or
could have kicked us
They
out.
could have
but-
said, "No, we have a venue tonight. You can't eat here," but
Yeah.
they didn't, and it
But
was
they
lovely.
just pulled out the table for
Yeah.
us, and
So it
and
was
they
good.
said they had the party, and they started at I don't remember
Yeah.
which time, and then
But they didn't
said-
say we had to leave.
No, no.
They didn't say. They said
they said it will be loud in
it
here.
will be loud in here at 7:30 when the party starts, and that's when we left, pretty much. So it was fine. It was lovely, and my God, if we wouldn't have had this food, I would have been so disappointed.
We were probably a little bit, what you call it, underdressed
We were certainly underdressed for the
for the party.
venue.
Yeah, they were like everybody was so good looking, like
Yeah,
nice
beautiful.
clothing, and we were like in jeans and
Yeah.
our dun-duns.
Yeah.
Dun.
Anyway,
it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So,
So we had Chinese food.
Chinese food yesterday, bagels for breakfast, and
With the
yeah,
cheese.
With the cheese. Tomorrow
That is
we're having all the stuff, the trimmings, the stuffing, the turkey. Yeah, it's gonna be an extravaganza, and so yeah, elastic waistband pants are in the suitcase. We have 2 pairs, so one each, one for you, one for me. That way we don't have to unbutton the top of our pants when we are stuffed.
But we have to come
So-
back to New York and Brooklyn soon.
Yeah, oh yeah, we've
I would
missed
like
it
to
so
spend more
much.
time here
yeah.
because we had so much good time in New York with, or in Brooklyn with our friends. So it was nice to come back after, is it 3 years?
We haven't been here for 3 years, and it's been a long 3 years. And we're so happy to be back in one of our favorite cities in the world. And yeah, it's amazing to be back in New York City. So
that's good.
all in all, you know, to sum up the American portion of our tour, it went amazingly well. It was so nice meeting all the people. Like we made new friends,
New
but we
friends,
also met a lot of our old friends here. It was just lovely.
And
So
I think a lot of people said that's been like so good. The atmosphere has been so good
Very
on
good,
the
yeah.
workshops because people become friends.
yeah,
I think that's nice.
it's very lovely.
That people get to know each other and they can meet up again other places.
Absolutely.
So
So all
it's
in
been
all,
very
all in
nice.
all, it's a 10 out of a 10 for our New York portion. Oh, sorry, for our U.S. portion of the tour. We are going to be eating, and we're going to be eating more, and then we're going to be eating more again, and then we're going to have a great weekend. We're not going to go anywhere shopping for Black Friday because we don't want to do that. But we will hang out in New York City, in Manhattan, with our friends on Friday, and then the weekend we're going to be spending up in upper New York State. So not really upstate. We're going to Westchester, more or less. So not so
So we're
high
gonna
up, but we're going to be spending it with a Swedish friend of ours that moved to New York a few years
Yeah,
ago.
and she just bought a house,
bought a
with
house.
a nice garden, and we
Yeah.
looking forward to go there
Yeah.
and see that.
Then Monday we are back in Newark, and we'll fly over to Charlottetown in PEI, and then we're going to be having all the the mussels, the oysters, Anne of Green Gables, the family. So this is fun. The family of Anne of Green Gables is taking us on an exclusive tour.
The family?
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you.
Was she real?
Yeah, she was real.
Oh, I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
that
yeah.
was
She's real,
just-
and her descendants have a We're going to
I
be
thought
doing.
she was like Pippi Longstocking.
No. She existed, and
She existed,
we're
okay.
doing the.
I'm learning new things all the time.
Yeah, we're doing the Anne of Green Gables tour with her descendants, who are friends of our host in PEI, which is Fleece and Harmony. And if you haven't seen their podcast, it's also really great. So go to Fleece and Harmony here on YouTube and enjoy their podcast. And we are going to be hanging out with Kim and a lot of lovely people in PEI next week. There's still openings for our crochet workshop. Everything else is sold out, but the crochet workshop is not. So if you feel like a last-minute trip to PEI to learn how to crochet, and it's a new beginners class, so you can come without any knowledge. It's on November 30th, and all you need to do is Google Fleece and Harmony, look up their website, and then sign up, and then we'll see you in PEI. It would be lovely if you could come. There's like a few seats available for that, so you should do that if you
Are you sure?
are in
I
the
saw some
mood.
comments. I'm sure it's not the author's family we're meeting. Someone from the author's family.
Yeah,
Because
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Anne is fiction.
is she?
And someone wrote Anne from Green Gable is fiction.
Okay, so the author's family. That's what I mean. Lucy Maud Montgomery. That's who we are seeing. Her relatives, not Anne of Green Gables. I'm sorry.
No, she's like Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah, she's like Pippi Longstocking. She's fictional. Yeah, I was mixing it up. No, you know who I was mixing it up with?
No.
Remember the TV series, The Little House on the Prairie? Laura Ingalls.
Was that real?
Yeah, so she was real. She was real. Laura Ingalls of The Little House on the Prairie was real, and I was mixing that up with Anne of Green Gables. But yeah, exactly. It's Lucy Maud Montgomery's family we're seeing. Thank you
No,
for
I'm
telling
totally
us.
confused right now.
Yeah, you see, Laura Ingalls was a real person. Anne of Green Gables was fictional,
So
but
it
it's
was
Montgomery.
so
Yeah.
the Hus på prärien was based on a real story.
Yeah, and actually she wrote it. So Laura Ingalls wrote the books on
Oh.
The Little House. It was about
Her childhood.
Yeah, and Lucy Maud Montgomery, she wrote Anne of Green Gables.
We haven't seen that for many, many years.
We haven't seen that for
I
many
saw,
years.
I saw Gunsmoke. Where did I watch Gunsmoke?
In
the hotel.
Leonardtown.
Yeah.
In Leonardtown in
I
the morning.
watched Gunsmoke in the morning.
Which was your grandparents' favorite show,
No,
wasn't
my
it?
parents, we all watched Gunsmoke with Festus and Kitty in the saloon.
Yeah. So some people are asking about the crochet class. So go to Fleece and Harmony on their website, and I suppose my guess it's fleeceandharmony.com, or just Google Fleece and Harmony PEI. Go to their website and look for the details there. And the workshop is on November 30th. You can also contact the owner, Kim, directly. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada tomorrow. They celebrate it in October. So the shop will be open. Give them a call and see if you can come. It will be lovely. We're going to crochet the Primrose Throw And we're going to show you how to do, because it's all based on basic stitches, and we're also going to be doing the joining together. It's a lot of fun. So if you really want to do a crochet for new beginners class, this is your only chance. We probably will not come. We're not sure if we can come to the US and Canada next year in 2023. So it may be that next time we're here will be in 2024, because we are really, really busy.
Yeah.
So next week, Arne.
Next week we are in
PI.
PI.
And next week we have set aside a full hour for our Sit in It for a Bit, hello from PEI. And the reason why we're doing a full hour podcast, it's because it's going to be the last Sit in It for a Bit podcast that we do in 2022. So as you know, in December, we usually do a Christmas countdown, and there's no exception this year. We're doing a Christmas countdown this year as well. It starts on December 1st, and every day from December 1st and onwards, we are doing the countdown. It means that we are not going to be doing Sit in It for a Bit in December. It's been replaced by the Christmas countdown. So you will have us every single day in December, which is fun. And then
Not live,
but you'll have us every day in December. And then on the Sundays, we're doing the 4 Sunday of Advent episodes in addition.
Yeah.
So you have in December, you have 24 Advent calendar countdown to Christmas episodes to look forward to, plus 3 Sunday of Advent episodes. And that's in December. This weekend will be the first Sunday of Advent. So we're going thrift shopping, and we are going to show you Christmas decorations that we found in a thrift shop. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, Arne, we are going to, wrap this up.
Yeah, I think we have to
have our bagel. We're going to have a bagel for lunch.
Bagel for breakfast, bagel for lunch.
Yeah, because we bought extra. Then we're going to call our Uber, and we're going to Uber ourselves out of Brooklyn and over to Saddle River, and let the Thanksgiving celebrations begin.
So happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to all of you USA Americans and Americans outside of the USA who celebrate it. We've been hearing wonderful things about this holiday, and everybody says how it's their favorite holiday, and now we're going to finally experience it, and I'm sure it's going to be our favorite holiday.
There was a lot of happy Thanksgiving in the streets this morning.
Lots of happy Thanksgiving here from people. Enjoy your Thanksgiving if you are an American. If you're not an American, I'm sure you'll be doing your own thing anyway. Happy Thursday. I don't know what you say. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like the episode, thumbs up, and
put on your notifications.
Yep.
If you're a subscriber, you won't miss the episode.
Exactly.
And we will be back
next Wednesday.
Wednesday live, and on Sunday we have Advent.
The first Sunday of Advent. So thank you so much for watching. See you soon, and enjoy your Thanksgiving, and eat lots of turkey, and we'll be wearing our elastic pants.
And we will
sure
be stuffed.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you.
See you. The turkey's calling us now. Sadie, say bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Yay. We're going to miss you now that we're going to leave you. Oh,
so cute.
So cute. My little baby. Miss Freya so much. Yeah. Bye.
Sadie. Bye.